What's up, people? What's up, everyone? It's your boy Oladips, aka the Traits, aka Amayaje, aka Omiata, your boy in Pepe Water, aka Right now, you're watching Who Loves Afrobeat.
He's definitely gonna be dipping certain girls, but we call him Oladips. Welcome to Who Loves Afrobeats, iLiveRadio. How you finding the UK, brother?
Amayaje. Yeah, I'm good.
You're fine, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing too?
It's getting cold. This weather's not good. This weather's not good now,
I feel like it's a normal thing for you people here.
bro. See me when I come, I wrap up, puffer jacket and everything.
Yeah.
So how's the journey been for you? And this song, Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Are you a Muslim, brother?
No, I'm a Christian.
You're not a
It's
Muslim.
not my
though.
song. It's actually.
I know. It's a cover.
Yeah,
So who what made you cover DJ? No, do you know what? I'm not even gonna ask that because that's a stupid question. because that beat is just retarded.
Exactly.
That beat is one of the dopest beats ever I can hear.
Yeah.
But what made you get into the industry? When did you start the industry?
Okay. Honestly, I didn't know I was going to do music. You understand? Music to me is a gift because it was like I just slept and woke up and started rapping. You understand? So music started for me 2012.
Wow.
Yeah, 2012.
And don't want me asking, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24.
Yeah.
Jeez. So what? You was like practically. Were you still in secondary school when you was doing it, or you just left?
I dropped out of secondary school.
Ah.
It was after I left.
You dropped out of secondary school.
Yeah, I dropped out. I'm a dropout.
You're a
Secondary
dropout.
school dropout.
Children, don't be a dropout.
Go to school. Go to school.
So what did your parents actually say when you said to your parents, like, I'm dropping out of high school?
I didn't drop out. I didn't drop out from music. I didn't stop going to school because of music. I stopped going to school because we couldn't like financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family wasn't stable.
No, because do you know what? I hear that 100% because I know in Nigeria it is sometimes it's very hard, or even Africa it's very hard to literally finance like schools. Like certain parents are like, like, okay, then it might cost how much does it literally cost for a term?
Secondary school.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends on the school.
Mm.
Depends on the level.
Mm.
You understand? But the kind of school that I went, I can't even remember.
So what was you studying? What was your favorite subject? What was Oladips' favorite subject in school?
In school,
It was just the other day.
I think I like economics.
Ooh,
Yeah, school.
that's dope. That's dope. So when you dropped out of school because your family couldn't afford for yourself to go into school, what was on your mind? What was on your mind to say, do you know what? What did I wanted to do? Now that I'm out of school, because I know to myself, I used to bunker school a lot of the times, like on a Friday afternoon, like, I got PE or something like that. I'm like, I'm not doing no PE, man. I'm sweating at myself for nothing. I used to just skip school and go to another school and link girls or something like that. But what was in your mind when you couldn't go to school and you know that, okay, my mom, my dad couldn't afford to pay for my terms to go school? What was you doing? Okay,
honestly, I'm this kind of person that I like school a lot. I like to go to school a lot. Like, I wasn't doing any. Okay, I was as well playing football. So if it is not music, I will be playing football. So as at the time when we couldn't afford to go to school. Honestly, I wasn't doing nothing with my life.
Wow.
Honestly, I wasn't doing nothing. Like I was just, I don't know. I was just here and there trying to survive, trying to get food in my stomach. You understand? So I wouldn't just
because I know a lot of Africans, they got the hustle mentality.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like I'm a Caribbean boy, and I know to myself, you know, when I went to the Caribbean, I see the hustle mentality, like people, you know, selling fruits, people selling veg, you know, people creating stuff out of wood, you know, like, you know, chains out of wood and stuff like that, and selling it, you know what I mean? You know, on that type of level, how did you financial fund studio when you said to yourself, do you know what, I'm gonna do this? You know, was it the hustle what got you into studio, or was it like someone says to you, do you know what, I like you, I'm gonna bring you into my studio and put you to work? Just
like I said earlier, music for me is a gift. I think because as at that period when I started music, I wasn't doing anything with my life. I was just trying to survive. I was just trying to, like, when I wake up in the morning, the only thing I think about is how not to die. Just get food in my stomach so I can see the next day. You understand? So I wasn't doing nothing. So that's why I said music to me is a gift from God. Because I just slept and started rapping. So it started from Facebook, basically. So the first time I was in the studio, I went to the studio with a friend. It was one of my friends like that. So we contributed money together to afford a studio session. You understand? Because I can't definitely afford a studio session. So that was my first time in the studio. And my first time in the studio, the producer was like, you're telling me this is your first time in the studio? I said, yes. It was like, yo, don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. Like, what he's saying is for me right now is so big that I shouldn't stop. That I should just continue. That even if I don't have money to record, I should come to the studio. Come to the studio. Yeah.
Because in your music, I feel you had a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Like when I hear your music, like, you know, I'm just that young Jamaican boy. You get what I'm saying? What loves Afrobeats. So when I listen to your music and I've heard about you for a very long time, because I know this ain't the first time you've been in the UK, right?
This is my second time.
This is the second time, isn't it? Yeah, because I know the first time you came here, I never had an opportunity to meet you, but from listening to your music and you telling me that your family couldn't afford for you to go to school and you was practically in the hood, just doing the hood mentality stuff, trying to survive, and you know me, trying to beat the system and stay away from the police. And I know how it feels, bruv, because don't get me wrong, like, you know, in the UK it's different from Africa, innit? You know what I mean? The schooling system, you know, we get free schooling, innit? Over here, but at the same time it's a thing that like, you know, I wasn't getting that much money from my parents. You get me? Like to buy food when I'm at school. You get what I'm saying? You know, because we was allowed out at, like, you know, lunchtime. We either can eat the food inside the school, or we can go out to eat. And my mom used to just give me like £20 a week, and I was thinking to myself, how is £20 gonna last me from Monday to Friday? And I have to get a bus pass to get a bus pass to travel to school and to travel back home. So what I ended up doing was I ended up either leaving extra early, walking to school, and when it comes to lunchtime, I used to, like, back in the days, a lot of people who's from the UK would know you can get like a chicken and chips for like £1.50. Yeah, but at the same time, I used to sell like games. I used to get doubles of games. I used to just burn DVDs and stuff like that. And when I go to the Caribbean, I see the same type of mentality. When I see videos and people in Nigeria or even Africa, I see a lot of people hustling on the streets, selling DVDs, selling stuff. Was you one of those guys who was just like on the road, just trying to sell anything just to obviously fill your stomach day by day.
Exactly. Like I went through it all. I
Wow.
went through it all on the streets. Trust me.
Wow. So you're an amazing guy, man. I've got some songs from you. I've got one. Do you know? I was listening to the one with you and Kesh.
Lil Kesh, Champion remix.
Hey. So how did you get to meet Little Kesh? Because I met him a few times, and he's a cool dude, man. He's a real cool, down to earth, bubbly dude.
Yeah.
So what was your relationship with Kesh?
Okay. Some years back, I was while I was still signed to Reminisce. You know Reminisce, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I got one of the songs here with you, and I asked you today about it. Bounce.
So I was at his studio that day. So Lucas came to his studio. Lucas wanted to do a song, record a song with Reminisce, Ibile remix. So I just used the opportunity. So while he was in the studio, I was in the studio as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him that I would like him to be on my song. So I played him the song. So he liked it. So he just jumped on it.
Do you know what we're gonna do right now on Who Loves Afrobeats with myself, Magic J, my co-host? I don't know where she is. She was on the train, but I don't know what type of delays. DJ Express is babysitting his daughter, so I'm all alone. You get what I'm saying? Normally I had a team.
Yeah, as well.
Normally,
alone.
Okay, but you know what? I got the man them in the studio with me. You get what I'm saying?